I did. Just a quacky.
There it is.
What
I'm
up?
watching. I'm the first one. First.
Whenever someone gets to a YouTube video. Before everyone else, yeah.
Only subscribers can chat right now. Subscribe and join in. I'm fucking trying.
Don't do that. I get like $2 from that. Don't do it. I will fix that. Slash.
I'm literally spamming this chat button right here.
There you go. Lamau. I feel like this game's fucking loud as hell.
I always have to turn it down.
But my master volume's at 18.
You reset it. Trust.
To 100? No, fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this helicopter? Maybe my internet's just bad.
We figured that one out.
Yes.
Yeah, which is ridiculous because I ran the test yesterday. I got like 230 per second. And it was updating at
I hate it
12.
here.
Me too, dude.
He said the name of the game in the game. I know why I hate this map. I just saw it at the bottom left.
Yeah, Aral C.
We're in the Aral C.
Anal C.
Yeah, dude.
Brandon doesn't understand.
Alright, I say where we're shopping, but I know where we're shopping.
Sadly.
At fucking Abercrombie or something.
Abercrombie.
Yeah, dude.
I think you're confused.
I always am. You know how we were just talking about Ozzy?
Yeah.
Me and him know each other. Yeah.
It's like fucked up with my settings here.
Dude, this game feels so weird. Like, I'm not used to this.
Is that what it is?
I think it is. Like, it feels.
Oh, I got a
hella fast
precision.
Like, and I was noticing that yesterday. That I was just like, this game feels terrible right now.
I don't know. When I slid into that guy with a well gun yesterday, I felt pretty good.
Mitch, you're just a gamer, dude. Like,
that felt very swag.
You do those things for fun.
I appreciate the person who pinged this car 98.
I've been pinging guns everywhere.
Indeed, you have.
Oh fuck.
Airstrike target marked.
This is Phoenix 3. Strike inbound.
Here, hey, I'm gonna activate this comms tower. I don't know what the fuck it does, but I'm gonna do it.
It's that AI or UAV thing.
Oh, is that what it does?
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
mini UAV. Growing the beard out?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
It's not helpful.
I had it trimmed like a couple months ago, but was it a couple months now? January, yeah.
I feel like it's been longer than a couple months.
No, it was January.
Yeah. That's like 3 months.
Yeah, a couple.
It's a few.
Fuck you.
Come on now.
Is someone getting shot at? Did you miss a shot?
I'm shooting.
Oh, I see a guy.
Somebody.
I see him. I missed. All right, I'm running. Do I want an STG or this Volkssturmgewehr?
What do we want to do?
Not die.
We want to go get a loadout.
That helicopter's fucking spooky.
Who left the doors open down here?
There was a precision.
Anybody have sniper ammo? I'm hurting here.
Yes.
Oh, baby. Which one are you? Oh, you're...
Large caliber rounds here.
Whee. Dankeschön. How can that magazine only fit 3? Where is everybody?
A wonderful question.
I mean, it's kind of swag here with no one up top.
Oh, we're being hunted
We're
though.
being hunted, and the threat is medium. The threat's
Alright, well.
medium rare, fellas.
I'm gonna go fuck off.
Destination marked.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Do, 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 do. Got a tank.
Oh, baby. Somebody killed our bounty.
Yes, sir. Where they at, though? There are people on top of that building down... That like
I
the
think
Nova
that's
6
where they were.
factory, or...
Yeah. Like by, like right
What?
to the left of the ping.
the decon zone, yeah.
Who's shooting at us?
No
I
clue.
don't- What are you talking about?
Oh, water tower.
Oh, whoa. Yeah, wow. There was a dude there. Have I played Vanguard? No, I have not. Yeah, wow, there was a guy there.
And there is no longer a guy there.
Yeah.
I just-
Crazy, dude.
Started
Hey, what the
shooting.
hell is that thing?
Contract
A
confirmed.
weapon
thing?
trade station.
There's guys over
Fuck
here,
is
Mitch.
that?
Oh, where?
Setting rally point.
He's right
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna cap this thing.
Nice.
Uh,
Was it just the one guy?
guy right there.
Trials have already cleaned this place out.
Contract is settled. Good
Okay,
work out
oh, he just ran down. I have a weird
He's-
spot right here.
He's self-resed?
Yeah, he's self-raised.
Oh, okay. I gotta stop shooting this LMG. Using
Why?
way too much ammo.
Brandon, you're down half. Oh, there. Good job. You're down half a plate. That's against HOA guidelines. Getting shot is also against HOA guidelines, but here we are.
Our team's in the safe zone.
I saw that dude, and then I didn't see that dude. I see him through the wall.
Enemy UAV active.
Don't like that one bit. I'm going to... Can I
Objective is to
pop?
eliminate the bounty target.
Whoa! Oh, there's people up here.
Well,
Far
that's a
side.
bad time for me to go downstairs then. I'll back up with you.
Deploying smoke.
You didn't even need me.
Bounty target is down.
It was still scary.
Someone go get that.
Do I try to get that?
Get what?
Gas is
Oh, the
closing.
cluster?
Relocating
Yeah.
the safe zone.
I don't care.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
Buy station.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh my good god, Brandon.
Okay, I guess I'm using my self-res.
How'd you die?
He like didn't pull a shoot or something.
Oh my
Yeah, it
gosh.
did. Oh, my shoot didn't go.
Oh, we have so much money. I wish we had a buy station.
Yeah, that's
drop.
what I mean. Like, yeah.
The other buy station's in the gas. Oh, it's right on the edge of the gas.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy this Kingslayer.
Bounty target is up. Take them down.
Whoa, where at? Where at?
He's up here.
Where?
Like here-ish. Sake.
You have your
On
self-res?
top, not.
Oh,
Yeah. You see him there?
yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Where did
He's
this
on
guy
me.
come from?
He dropped.
He's gonna end. Yeah, he's gonna kill me. Where did he come from?
Oh. Oh, Brandon's not up here. I'm upset.
I ran away because I knew I wasn't gonna live.
He fell from the sky and it said nothing for us.
Yeah. We love that.
That guy's not good, so let's go kill him again, Jamal. We come back at like the same time.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's do it.
I dropped a loadout for you too.
Did you just shoot at somebody?
I meant to hit the wrong button.
You
I
meant
hit the
to
wrong
hit.
button.
You meant to
I
hit the wrong
button.
button.
There's a lot up here.
Oh
I don't know
fuck!
how to feel about landing.
Just
it.
drop on the loadout.
Yeah.
That smoke is helpful.
That was my smoke. You're welcome.
I'm jumping off.
Taking shots.
What did I get shot by?
Oh, he's down here. They followed us down. God, I love it here. I love this game.
God damn it! Now I died because there's 2 more people up here.
So much fun.
Soldier. Survive until others redeploy.
Yo, can Jake hurry up so we have somebody else to complain about?
Are you serious? I don't get a countdown timer?
Not anymore.
Fuck.
Dropping into the AO.
Oh, you hear him.
Oh fuck me.
Jake says invite me.
They spotted us.
Windows G.
Oh, he came down with a gun? I hate it here. I hate this game so much. Why do we play this?
Yeah, dude. I felt that.
Why do we get put into games with good people? I hate it here. I am not a good gamer at this game.
There. Jake's in our party and in our chat. Or in our
Awesome.
game.
Somebody
up?
to blame.
Yeah.
God. Hey, we got
No.
4th.
No, this is perfect. He's bringing down
I
the
don't think I'm
MMR.
in... How do I join the game?
Jake, where are you?
Oh God. Oh,
There we go,
I don't
there we
know
go,
if I
there we
want to play this anymore.
It's been a minute.
Jake, where are you?
I'm in.
Whose house are you at?
Where are you right now?
Does Chelsea have good internet?
Yeah, her internet's great.
She next to you.
Mm. She's in the living room, or in the living room,
Where are you?
in her bedroom.
And I
Oh.
hear you got a snack of some sort.
Yeah, fucking share, share.
You want to hear what I got? I made it myself.
Is it Superman ice cream?
No, it's
Oh.
it's spaghetti with some fire roasted tomatoes and some almonds. It's pretty solid.
Pretty solid.
And you're just jealous that Sarah didn't make you spaghetti tonight.
I'm making fun of Jake's food.
Can you at least mute yourself while you're doing that? Come on.
I did. It wouldn't be gaming if it wasn't. If I wasn't.
Yeah, if someone
Hostile drop.
if someone wasn't macking on some food, it wouldn't be us gaming with it.
So happens to be Jake that's macking on the food all the time.
Naturally. of
The
course.
noisiest of food though. Not just like your standard munch and crunch.
Spaghetti's not that noisy.
It
Yeah,
was
you
kind of
somehow
noisy.
make it noisy.
My
Like-
mic is just really good.
Or bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
I
not that. It's
Full
not
face
that
lie.
one. It's not that one. Trust me.
Throwing stun.
die.
It's a kill.
Where's somebody I can snipe?
He shot
Okay,
at
so
me.
from 45 meters, it's a one-shot headshot
with 2 armor.
Soldier nearby.
with the car.
Ooh, someone
Okay,
got
that was
cracked.
97, and it was still a one-shot headshot. So maybe the car's still good.
Oh, Brandon's running around with a. Maybe if I had my rocket launcher last game, I would have done better.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Oh, there's crazy old man 0000. Such an original tag.
It's the pregame. Come on, don't dig him yet.
Yeah, we have like an hour or two before you start.
Destination marked.
Somebody sniped the guy on 4 high beam
Oh.
because my rocket launcher is not working.
We got an hour or two before I get good at the game.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
I think we have like
Whoa.
an hour before Brandon wants to either go to bed or kill himself.
Time to deploy.
Yeah,
We're
that's
already
about
there.
That's about accurate.
It's like I've been there since I started this game.
I turned the game on and I
I've been
said,
there. I've
"Fuck."
been there since last night.
whack. Fuck.
Want to play a little game of whack fuck.
What a fucking group of like people. Look at us in the plane as fucking like
Surgeons. Be advised.
a French lady. I don't even know who it is.
Paint me like one of your French ladies.
Like, paint me like one of your French girls.
Earn points to bring them back to the action faster.
Where is a gun? Up, that's a pistol.
Targets are up. Take 'em out.
There's people on the other side.
Okay, I have that.
I got a Volkssturmgewehr.
Two
LMG.
left. I assume the rest of the team's down.
Oh,
there.
shit.
Oh,
Getting sniped from top of tower.
he's down.
You fucking.
He's dead.
Guy up here on me.
Oh, great.
He precision airstriked us.
It did
Yeah,
not
he
tell
did.
me. It still has not told me.
Enemy UAV active.
I'm sorry to hear that you're gonna die. Oh, whoa,
Gracias.
whoa! You didn't die.
Yeah, I saved everybody.
Is that what you did now?
You're
Hostiles
fucking
dropping into the
welcome.
area. Watch the skies.
Hostiles.
There's a guy over
I
here.
get no fucking names, bro. What the hell is this?
Is there a guy behind us?
I think so.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
be
on the
below.
far side.
Where the fuck? Oh, he is below. I was gonna say, I literally heard a chest open.
Is up.
Back behind us. I think right through that door. If they're gonna. Oh no, they're still below us. Huh.
I have 0 money
Whoa.
and 0
An
plates.
M1 bazooka.
Yeah. I dropped that. I didn't really want it.
Oh, there's a guy up here.
Become prey.
You're being tracked.
Guy above us.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Tread carefully.
It's Snoop
Where'd
Doge.
he go?
Dead.
Someone take this launcher.
How do you?
Oh, fuck. God damn
Thank
it.
you.
Alright, well, Jake went underneath. And proceeded to do that quickly. Awesome.
It's predictable.
You're losing ground. Move it. Target is down. Marvelous.
I
There
rocketed
might be a
some
guy
dude.
coming up.
Yeah, I think
Might-
so.
He coming up?
Anybody
I
got
don't.
rockets? Because I'm gonna become a
might have
dirtbag this
ace.
game.
On the way.
Where are you?
Great. Just drop him. I'll find him.
I got fucking sniped from the
Oh.
other side.
You got fucking
Drop it on you.
cracked. Dropping on me?
I don't know
Whoa.
from where.
You could have pinged him.
I
Top of water tower. Top of water tower.
Yeah, but then
God
there
damn
was
it.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, I got down from top of tower.
Damn it. Said drop it
I thought I
on
was
us, but
behind.
no ping. That's unfortunate.
No, Jake dropped on us.
No, but someone else was there too.
Better stay alive for 2 seconds.
I'm fucking trying.
Thank you.
Oh no. He's. Oh,
Well,
Damn.
yeah. Is that Snoop Dogg?
I think so. Not that cool Snoop Dogg skin though. You're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do because you're.
You're back in the action.
Oh,
Two. No, I really thought about it.
Squad member is redeploying.
you know I like that idea, Green. Going off to a building with fucking nothing in it.
Closing in. Enemy UAV active.
God, whoever's shooting me is fucking bad. There's a guy right
Whoa,
there, Brandon.
wow, I have a name.
Were you the one shooting at me?
UAV overhead.
It could have been.
Well, then you fucking suck.
Oh, what the fuck gun is this? Seems like a sniper, but like.
In their sights.
Imagine
Contract
opening the same fucking door I just came out of.
Supply box ready for pickup.
Anybody's game like kinda lagging a little bit.
I get some stutters.
Whoa, the fuck?
Target confirmed.
I didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah. What just happened?
I see a guy.
Yeah, right above us. He's pushing. There's two of them up there.
The fuck?
Enemy cluster strike. Watch your heads. One of your allies is back in the game.
Where?
Take down their care package.
Oh my
I
god.
see him.
Stop
I see
pinging
him.
dumb shit, game. I'm just gonna jump out the other fucking side. Fuck these guys. Nice down.
That person's probably pissed.
Gas is inbound.
If I knew
God
who
damn
you,
it.
who you were and I got killed by you, I would be too. No, I'm kidding.
Contract is set.
That was
Are you
mean. I'm
serious?
This
sorry.
is balloon. Oh,
Guys,
Mitch.
somebody
Damn,
needs to land
never
on me
mind.
and save me.
I'm
'cause
kidding.
I just got a bunch of good shit.
I got excited when I saw that smoke grenade there.
Oh, I'm about to be finished.
Mitch, do you need armor?
Nope.
On the way.
Okay, well,
Damn
I'm an
it.
armor crate.
Sorry, Brandon. Were you on the water tower?
Mm-hmm.
Over precision?
Supply box identified.
God damn it.
Marking location now.
Get up.
Enemy.
Let me up. Let me
Reinforcements
up.
are on the way.
I don't remember.
Enemy UAV active.
What's happening?
Are you fucking
Us.
serious?
It's
Are you-
us against the world.
Brandon's over here.
I'm right above you, Mitch.
Yeah, I know.
New safe zone.
Yeah, but you
There.
got sniped.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
My parachute.
What'd
does-
you do?
I got
Fire sale is active.
fucking parachute does not deploy.
Roster adjusted.
Okay.
Squad member is redeploying.
Hmm.
In their sights.
Oh. Okay. I'll trade that weapon.
Enemy UAV.
Oh, hey, guys.
What's up?
Got movement.
No, like, enemies. Enemies, guys.
Airstrike target marked.
I'm not, I'm trying to get your attention, but not by saying guys. Oh, guys on top of prison as well?
Resurgence will be gone soon.
I'm
Surgeons will be
confused
gone
with what
soon.
you want from me.
I want this fucking
Well-
crate.
Just be aware that there are bad guys
What's
here.
up?
New objective identified.
Someone go get that.
Would you?
Oh, I had ammo and I dropped it.
Oh.
What the fuck? Someone's right next to me.
They're also apparently right next to Jamal.
Yeah, where I said they were.
Want that crate? Are they like on your level?
There's another one, yeah, on my level. A downed one.
Get some recon up.
Primary objective accomplished.
Oh, this is a really shitty spot.
They both got up.
Giving flyover.
Oh, this is a bunker.
Fuck! Fuck! Damn it!
It's a kill.
I'm dead.
Is out of fuel. Targeting you. Squad member is redeployed.
That guy was a very shitty sniper.
Alrighty.
He doesn't even deserve to get that kill from me.
Where do we land?
Oh, no fucking clue.
In that helicopter. Fly around.
Helicopter?
Let Jamal drive. He's better.
In their sight.
That boat's a nice looking boat too.
Yeah.
Very
Start it,
very
start
metal
it. Oh yes, that's nice.
with nothing on it.
Jake. Helicopter's screaming your name.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Someone must have saw you guys drop at the.
You're redeploying. Make it mean something.
I'm your pilot.
Oh yeah, it's probably those guys that are right there.
Single shooter.
I just
Hey,
downed the
right
guy.
Jake,
Right around
can
the-
you like, where are you?
I'm right
Oh,
next
there
to
you
you.
are.
Oh, double down!
Double Jeopardy, baby.
Bounty target is up.
You want a bounty? Show us what someone is.
I have a cluster.
Don't.
Oh, that is such bullshit.
Decoys out.
You've got gas moving in. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Ah.
God, there's gotta be something here. Oh, that is gas moving in. I'm
Yeah, that was a
fucked.
terrible move by you, Jake. Jump, parachute. Run left, left.
No!
That. Hit it.
Knocked out.
Fucking
Run,
God.
run. You don't have time.
10 are left. Keep the pressure.
There's always time. I have like
No,
no
there
health.
isn't. There's never time.
God damn it.
You guys got this. 4 teams left and 8 people.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
3 teams left.
That guy scared the
Hey,
shit
They
out
just
of me.
double tapped us.
hey, we got 4th.
God damn.
5. Smash it.
Sorry, boys.
Why? It's not us, it's the game.
No,
They
it's
say
us.
don't hate the player, hate the game. And I do hate the game.
I hate both. I hate both.
I'm here. Hating the game.
Don't
Okay
tell
though.
me what
It's
to
okay
do.
though. Oh dang. I'm watching Rocket League and they have a Hellman's ad up behind them. That's pretty good.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to ready
I
up.
should try this rocket class one of these times so I can actually get a kill with it.
Allegedly.
I need to work on target acquisition. Let me in. Okay,
Enemy soldier nearby.
I got in.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Whoa, what? What? Whoa, whoa, what?
What's the guy that fucking killed me? What's his name?
Epic Gamer 69. I don't know.
Training's over.
Looked a little sus, bro.
Oh, did it?
Very, very, very snappy.
Some people are just very good though.
No, I know. I'm not saying he's cheating.
But you're saying it was exceptionally like.
I'm just saying it looked a little sus. I've never seen. It looked unnatural, is what we'll say.
Resurgence.
Did someone just snort a
Gas
line?
is approaching your position. Get to the safe zone.
Drinking coffee, Mitch. Relax. I'll invite you when I am.
Fallen teammates.
On my Christian Twitch stream?
Yeah, dude.
Enemy soldier
You know the
nearby.
deal.
Kill all targets.
Dumb bitch.
He's correct. He's correct.
Dumb bitch.
Stay up on water tower.
Oh shit!
That's nice.
No, that's not nice. Downed one. I hope it's worth it.
Enemy UAV.
That motherfucker-
I'm hurting.
Yeah, there's a guy right there.
I'm under fire.
Fuck, there's another one.
All right, so don't go there. Gotcha.
There are.
Roger that.
Why was that such a hot drop?
Because it's prison.
It was not that hot last game.
Okay, there's.
What is this balloon icon?
It's. You buy it and you like. It's a redeploy balloon.
God damn it.
Oh, okay.
How'd you not
Oh
die
my
from that
alive.
fall?
He has literally a Dylan's dick width of health.
Now you're
Oh.
dead. Where do we go now? This place seems unlooted, so I'm gonna drop over here at security.
That kill cam was fucking stupid.
One of your allies is back in the game.
Oh, where you at with the heli?
All right. This is unfortunate for me.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Prison is like
Quite
death
unfortunate
sentence.
for you too.
One of your
Whoa,
allies is
what
back
was
in
that?
Oh, what the
Lead.
hell?
Gas is moving.
I hit the melee button
Can't
for
do
Destiny.
anything, dude. How'd that work out for you?
It didn't. Well, I got 2 kills, and I got you guys back faster. But
God, how many times have we redeployed already?
not enough.
Okay, who's fucking shooting me already?
It's me.
Are you getting shot at, Brandon?
Target area.
Yes.
You don't have all
From
day.
where?
Water tower.
Enemy UAV active.
Naturally.
Well, they threw a Molotov. That was fucking danger close. You gonna land on me?
Loadout drop headed your way.
there's a fuckload of cash over here.
Sorry, I dropped my money.
I got killed by ramen noodles.
No! Why is there a guy here?
God. Of course
Yeah,
there is,
yeah,
right?
there's a team on your building, Jamal.
Three
Probably WOD.
dropped on me. I killed the
There's
one, and then the
nothing-
other 3 teammates came and finished me.
There's nothing I can do about anything. Like, I didn't even see that guy.
Oh my God.
I am not on it today.
Whoever was that last person to die,
Turn to base.
I'm so sorry.
if you would have just opened that box, I would have spawned. Who am I watching now?
Random.
The other team.
Do 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 do. Oh.
Yep, heard all that.
Hey man. I'm trying not to get angry at this game. It's quite very hard.
I think if we just take it for what it is.
No, I don't think I will.
No, I don't think I will.
It's a good time, once in a great while, when Jake decides that he wants to game.
What's that?
Every other time, this game is shit.
Whoa, I broke my ankles on the water somehow.
Crazy, dude. I'm gonna go do the same thing.
Whoa,
except
the
I'm
tops
gonna
of these
dive head
buildings
first.
aren't loading in. Whoa,
I
this
just
is
had
a
a
cool
5x kill.
This is a really cool triple X triple A title.
Triple X. Yeah, dude.
Bro, very cool triple A title here, gamers.
Oh, I just got
Oh, Modern Warfare 2 got announced today.
That
What?
game came out like 8 years ago.
I'll get us airborne.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 2022, which is conveniently called Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Actually, it's been like 10 years, hasn't it?
If not a little bit longer.
Is the top of the buildings loaded in yet? No. Fix your game, Activision. Okay, never mind.
Why would they do that?
I just thought about what I was saying.
Yeah. Is the growl still good?
Whoa, I should not have won that fight.
See, that's the problem. We play once a season.
And then shit like this happens.
And then shit everything changes and we don't know how to be good at the game anymore.
No,
Did
no,
you see what
no.
I did?
If we run
You guys
around
see
with a
that?
rocket, we're gonna be good.
I think you're probably right.
Please tell me somebody saw what I just did.
No, I didn't see anything you do because I'm watching my screen.
Oh,
So
he
we're
was
in the
up
low.
here.
I kamikazed a helicopter into a team and killed all of them.
Okay, proud of you.
Nice. Proud of you, yeah.
Call me when my buildings load.
Alright, talk to you in a year.
Alright. This is just... This looks like fucking Minecraft.
Then you should be really, really good this game.
Alright, that was pretty good.
You have no excuse to be shit this game now.
Alright, single fire AR.
Okay, what is that, the well gun? Roman Opulence, that is,
I got a headshot. Gaming.
I think, the Cold War MP5.
Oh, what the
Dude, this guy is so bad.
Who, you? Yeah, we know.
Yeah, wait a minute. He can't be as bad as me.
We know.
Yeah, honestly, that's
No,
that's
okay.
true.
Someone
I
just
am
like
bad at this
driving
game.
circuits around the fucking
Yes.
whole field.
It
Yeah.
must be permitted.
No, I'm gonna hit him with a rocket when they come around next. Oh my god. What is this truck is gone. There's no trailer here.
Oh no, my truck.
It's broken. Ambush set. I'm ready.
This is. Why is pregame lobby so much fun?
This is better than the actual game.
Because it doesn't count, dudes. Like, you know why. This is fun. Because nobody gives a shit. They just do dumb shit all day.
What was I shooting? What?
Oh man, it's only funny.
Where did that go?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I just ended Snoop Dogg's whole career.
Wait, he had one?
I think this lobby's kind of busted, fellas.
Yeah, we're
It's been
not picking anybody
It's been
up.
sitting at 33 for a while.
It's because you can't find anyone as bad as us.
Alright, get us
I
in with
think it's
even
more
worse
so they-
players.
Yeah,
Our MMR disparity is too
fine.
great between us that they can't fucking. The game doesn't understand what's
they
happening.
can't figure it out. What the fuck is... What is wrong with these people?
The game fix itself? No. Hey, think of it as a leveling up your guns kind of area here.
I mean, yeah.
Me
It's
using my rocket launcher to get kills.
Dropping into the AO.
Sending rockets.
You see where I'm at? I just keep rocketing the same team, and they just keep
We're
coming
getting
back.
attacked. I revenged you. Because I couldn't
I
kill him
died.
fast enough.
Finally.
I think we should. Oh, we're deploying. I was thinking we should maybe leave.
Damn, I wanted to try this Black Ops MP5 to see if it was any good.
No! Scoot the Thrill killed me. What a
You know, this
name. That's a
doesn't
good game.
This
Name.
doesn't seem all that bad, actually.
Time to see what you've learned.
This
Oh,
lobby.
I gotta get my Smitch coin. Jake,
What?
did you
I'm free-
pull up
I'm
Mitch's
freezing.
stream?
My... Okay, never mind.
Have
You gotta send me the link.
Oh,
Oh.
my helicopter's gone.
You
No!
heard him, send him the link.
Gamers. Oh, no.
No.
You can go find that
Absolutely
one.
not.
It's
Yeah.
still in
It's
every
in the
chat.
D-bags. It's
Every
in the
chat that
D-bags.
It's in
we're
every
in, it's
chat.
saved in.
It's probably like the first
Is that a
thing
problem?
we
Is that a
send.
problem? Everywhere we go, the link follows.
Everywhere
That's
I go,
unfortunate.
Bitches always know.
Yeah.
If I send you the link, you have to agree to watch the whole link.
Oh
Do
god,
not watch
no,
it.
don't, no.
Do not watch it.
There's people up
I
here.
missed everything. It would appear I made the right choice.
I took 2 people downstairs with me, but only killed 1.
I'm fucking like hacking right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I got that. He's
There's
rezzing
another guy
right
on
behind
top.
this box.
There's
Right behind
another
this
guy on
box.
top.
No. Where was that
Gonna
other
die.
guy?
I got you.
Fucking
I got you.
COD timing if I have ever seen it.
Oh,
my
fucking
I told you I was
God.
gonna die.
That is freaking COD timing.
Oh my
boys.
god.
One of your allies is back in
It's just the savior once again.
I saved
Oh my
Mitch
god,
though.
I can imagine that.
Jake, you need to get me up. I'm your
I'm
priority.
getting you. I'm getting you.
I got him. I will be the savior of this team.
Again.
Again.
Alright, give me that gun.
Oh, other side! Oh, they're here with us! Down that guy. Opposite side. I need AR ammo. Where is
I
he?
am down
Yeah, I have-
because
I
I have
have
no health
nothing.
and no
He's
gun.
right, he's right, he's right.
Oh, he's peeking?
Guy on you, man.
Oh, yeah, I heard him. You know. Oh, 2 guys over there. 2 guys over there. One's down.
Where?
Got one
Are they
jumped.
both behind us?
Another one landed up here.
Mid.
He dropped.
Go behind us.
Can you
I'll-
ping?
I'll try. Yeah, come on.
second chance. Make it
I don't see him. I don't know where the fuck we're getting shot at from.
I'm gonna restart my game after this one, folks.
Target right here.
Dumb bitch.
One
Oh,
there.
behind us. Yeah,
One there.
pink.
He's pushing. He's still pushing. He's still
Reload.
pushing.
Hostile patrol.
Where?
I got shot at from somewhere.
Seven
water
fucking
tower or
rounds.
something?
Oh, you took it. Damn it.
Sorry.
Like, I was laughing because I had no ammo and he didn't realize it. And so I shot him, broke his armor, and then had nothing left to kill him.
That precision airstrike
We have a
is
lot in here.
unfortunate. Where they at?
No clue.
Oh.
We had
Oh,
landing.
Nothing personal. It's on the
He jumped off.
are they on green still?
There was a guy in there. I don't know where he is.
Yeet.
Thermite out.
Another yeet because that one sucked. Fuck. I need to get better at yeeting things.
I got spotted.
Does this thing have fucking slugs in it?
Oh, behind us.
Where?
from?
He's at. He's got to be on water tower.
He's
Water
water
tower,
tower.
he is.
Water
Left
tower.
side.
Taking everything. Never mind. Well armed.
Like up.
Yeah, like
Up
Yeah,
and
he's
there.
I got it.
okay.
Somewhere
Ran
that
around the
side.
backside.
Closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
The rats were here. That's nothing but bones.
Is that
must
his
have fucking
laser or
dipped.
your
He must have
laser?
dipped.
Fucking
Whose laser is
hell.
up there?
Time to cover your
Oh,
tracks. There's no
behind.
team hunting for you.
Ooh, that one was close.
He's like, fucking shit.
Where is he shooting from?
I pinged him. He's pushing right.
He jumped off.
Did he really? Why does this fucking thing have slugs? I hate it
Yep.
here.
He might. I'm gonna stay and watch.
Yeah, it might come
Zip.
up a ladder.
He might come up zip or ladder. Yeah.
Anybody got like
Depends how-
1,500 buckaroonies?
Bounty target is up.
Yeah, I got 28.
Pop this
29.
in. Pop this
Buy
in.
this shit.
UAV active.
Oh,
Here.
thanks. All right.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't realize you do that.
Hell yeah, dude.
But him?
I want that. Oh, there's
Oh, shit.
another one. He's still
Reloading.
there. Good
Did
job.
you guys drop down? What happened?
No,
What do you
we
mean? What
just
happened?
got caught with our cocks out.
Yeah, everyone looked at the loot after I killed him.
Yeah.
Fucking looters.
Resurging. Go get
It
your
was my loot. Now it's not even gonna be there.
I only took
Yep.
armor.
gas is
Bastards.
Although the MP40 looks pretty nice.
Get fucked.
Don't take Mitch's
Oh.
shit.
Yeah, don't
The
take
Mitch
my
all
loot.
does.
Like my satchel
don't-
that got dropped.
I
don't know what
didn't
this
take
is.
that. I took a satchel from earlier.
This 43 custom, I kind of like this.
Oh, there's
The what?
It's like an Arma. God, what the fuck is the name of that? Armagura? Armagura? What's a fucking stupid
Submachine
name?
gun here.
They're running out of names for this shit.
That one.
Submachine gun here.
Oh,
No,
I do.
not that one.
That is
Oh.
literally what you just said.
my game is literally quite broken.
Oh yeah,
fellas.
yeah, exactly that.
25
That's
Yeah,
exactly
your game
right.
is broken. Jesus, Mitch.
I can see everything.
all right. Where are they?
33 meters the other way. Like, water tower side. 28 meters water tower side. So they're underneath here. 14 meters. So they're about where you are, just underneath of us.
Look at how they
30
massacred
meters. They're
my
probably
boy.
coming up the stairs.
Gas is inbound.
Slap me
Yeah,
Fair
they
down.
enough.
are, aren't they?
Yeah, down
Yep.
him.
Fire sale is active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Big brain plays.
There's 23 people alive still.
Good news is we're top 10.
That doesn't seem like that many.
Bad news
There's only
is
10
there was
squads.
only like
There's a Cooper carbine here though. That looks kind of pretty cool.
Hey, watch this door yet?
Watch it.
Backside.
Resurgence will be gone
Yeah.
soon.
Because I have a feeling there was a guy down there.
Okay, cluster strike right there.
Prices are back to normal.
I could just be tripping though.
not on heartbeat. There's not.
Guys down there.
Yeah, maybe I'm tripping.
Yo, you're dripping, dog.
I'm tripping, dog.
You've been playing with Snoop too long. Hey, look, 6 teams.
Gas is moving.
One was the trader downstairs. Damn it.
Guy right below me.
Oh, where are you?
How? What
Where are
what
you?
is the Jack 12?
It's a kill.
The Jack 12.
And
Get jacked,
Resurgence.
12.
Dude, that
Water tower.
Enemy precision air
Oh,
strike.
fucking
precision!
deleted me.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Did you drop one too?
I need SMG ammo, gamers. If anyone's not using it.
I got SMG ammo.
Thank you.
There you go, buddy.
This is the end game.
Resurgent to say this is the end game? No, this is Call of Duty.
Safe zone relocated.
Nice.
I need ammo. And a lot of it.
Does anybody have some money that I can borrow?
I have
I
8,200.
have $200.
I need $100.
Are we talking IRL?
No, just I oh don't want that.
I love the little. Oh, there's a guy.
There's people up here.
Cracked one.
Two behind us.
Cracked
No.
another. Two
He's
are cracked.
pushing.
I downed one.
Is the one
Right on the
close
other
the one
side
you
of
died?
loadout.
Gas is moving.
I can't shit. Woo!
Downed.
Hello.
Oh yeah, dude, let's go. I gotta get some fucking loot, bro. Oh my.
I gotta reload my
then?
shotgun.
Yeah, please.
I did not have time to loot.
Yeah, I know.
I have 100 rounds in a dream.
I have no armor.
You need some armor?
That's
Dude.
least
Yeah, 5. Where you at?
unfortunate.
This
Right here.
circle is dope.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Here.
this zone pulled really nice for us.
Where'd you go? Here.
10 remaining. Keep fighting. Gas is inbound.
One more.
Marking
One more.
new safe zone.
Appreciate it.
Guy behind us to the right, up top, maybe?
Safe zone's a long way
Or is he
out.
down below?
Alright, we gotta go. That's the only problem now.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Taking shots.
Crawling back behind the house. Hey, be more. Be more. God damn it.
No!
Zone relocated.
Dude, I'm fucking out of ammo for everything.
Safe zone.
I dropped a box.
Son of a bitch.
Hey,
Only 5
Fuck.
remain.
Oh
Man, it was a team of 3, so like we were in a really bad spot, but there wasn't a better spot to be.
Yeah, unfortunately. Second place. That's tough.
That shotgun did no damage when I needed it to. Alright, I need to restart my game. I wish I had like a longer ranged weapon. That would have been very swag.
Yeah, generally.
Jake,
Oh, that's an old skin. That Rambo skin.
420 damage.
Hail mile. Do 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 do. Whoa. This dude's cracked, fellas.
That
I know you're not
PPSH
talking about me.
was not as good as it used to be.
They probably fucking nerfed the shit out of it. Maybe if my shaders were done, this wouldn't have happened.
Don't lie to yourself like that.
Although, I did like being able to see through buildings.
Did it work? Did it benefit you?
Fuck yeah!
You could see players?
Yeah!
Then why did we change that?
Because that's not a good thing to do.
Have you seen us?
Yeah, but I can usually counter players pretty well. So, yeah, I'm not the one who needs the help here.
I have a name.
You're the help.
Oh, I'm the one that needs help.
No. Hold up. I wanna
Wait a
set the snot gun as my favorite.
Oh,
god.
No.
Let's look at that beauty.
No.
I'm level 43. I thought every time like a new battle pass came out, like you had to re-level up.
Dude, I have no idea. I don't know.
Hey Jake,
Well,
accept your Snapchat. He has received the link.
Oh god.
I don't know about this.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is a former Fairway employee.
I think you've told me about this before.
Hey, just
Then you know
heads up,
everything,
I'm
don't click on the
streaming.
link.
No, don't say anything further. Nice kill. I'll take it.
It's a kill.
Brandon's just shooting at people. I'm stealing the kills.
Somebody was in the game lobby cussing about the fact that I killed them.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
In pregame? Prelim.
The answer is still yes.
Under fire.
Oh man, I have ruined that guy's entire world.
You still have time.
Yo, I'm about to go walking on water. I'm walking on water. Wait, no, this feels more like sewage. It's got like a green tint.
That side does. Well,
I
look what
think
came out
I'm
of.
in the sewer.
Alright, my game's fixed.
Amazing. Can't wait to win now.
We're gonna get like 10.
Great, can't wait. Mitch, why can't I claim your, why can't I claim Smitch coin here?
That sounds like a Twitch thing and not a Smitch thing.
Well, it's on your channel. So it kind of sounds like your problem.
Whoa, whoa.
Guys, come on.
What?
Is this the actual
Relax.
game?
Relax.
There's no lobby?
Yes!
Whoa!
This is the actual
What the
game.
fuck?
Where did he come from?
Jake, what are you doing?
I'm coming! It wasn't like I would have helped.
Yeah, you're right. yeah, you got
A
it.
man
Jamal on
who
you.
knows his strengths.
Good kill.
God damn.
That has nothing to do with because you're an actual girl in the game.
Jake, if you would have been there,
Am I a
You would've-
girl in the game?
you would have drew fire away
What?
from us.
What
Night.
are you? What are
Jamal,
you,
nice,
what are
nice
the words coming
backtrack
out of
there.
your mouth? Yeah, you know.
Anybody got like 1,500 buckaroonies?
Yeah, I have like 10K.
Oh wait, no, I
Why
have
would
money
he
now.
need-
I just want to see where people are
Oh.
at around here.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, right below us.
Amazing.
Oh my god, I saw the asshole win.
Surprise!
Oh, Jake's done eating.
No, that was a drink of Modelo. Although some pizza rolls sound pretty good.
Oh my god.
Mitch. Mitch.
Tread down.
I thought you were still there.
Yeah, but I was shooting at a different guy.
One of your allies is back in the game. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Sniper rifle marked.
What did he kill me
There's
with?
people on. Oh,
I'm not the enemy, you bastard.
Damn it.
Designating airstrike target.
I am not having a
Guy
good
landing
time.
I
behind you.
landed. I have no ammo, by the way.
It's a kill.
Just so we're all on the same page here.
Okay, Smitches must be hacking.
There's a lot
He
of
might-
fucking...
Woo!
Sorry.
There's a guy here, Mitch. Hey, there.
Damn it.
Hey, Jake. Yes, sir. Look at that. I am fucking terrible at this game.
nah, he kill confirmed my kill. I downed that person.
That's true.
I don't really care how it
I
worked.
Cannot.
long
What
as
is
it
going on
worked.
up here, fellas?
I can't even
we
like.
are getting.
I look at somebody and I just die.
Yeah, dude.
Gotta reload my. Whoa, fuck, shit.
Whoa.
Fuck off, Snoop Dogg.
Fuck is going on up here, boys?
Above us, one's landing.
Yeah, behind.
On Brandon,
behind, on you,
Brandon.
Where it's just on it.
I didn't even get the kill for it.
Fucking hell. Dude, I need a gun. I have nothing to shoot long range with. There we go.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Oh my god, I got a kill.
Downed one out of the helicopter.
Tread down.
Enemy UAV.
There's a guy up here,
Gas is moving in. You safe zone.
Are you serious? Jesus Christ. I stand no fucking chance.
A lot of them are cracked over there.
Where is this guy?
I just killed myself, so that way my countdown timer started sooner.
One's landing on top of you guys. Oh, all the fucking
Guy in the-
airdrops are up
Guy
here.
in the doorway,
Why is this so chaotic today, and why does Mitch have 22 kills?
Wait, what?
There's 12.
So fucking.
Enemy UAV active. Revenge is a dish best served with hot lead.
Alright, we have a fuckload of cash. We should get off this thing.
And go where?
Are on the way.
Like, anywhere.
Anywhere but here.
Are you serious?
Anywhere by all these fucking drops.
Why do you say I'm with that, actually?
There was a team of 4 literally just sitting inside the door.
Awesome. Who took
Hey,
my
over
gun?
here. Over
Who
here.
took that kilo, huh?
Not
Where'd
me.
that kilo go?
Woo!
There are people behind
There's
you.
that
Oh, hey, hey,
kilo.
hey, hey. My side, my side. 2 guys pushing. 3 guys
Oh
pushing.
my god.
One of your allies.
Dude, this is chaotic.
Damn it, he got me! No!
No, knife!
Next time will be different.
We got
how
ninth,
many
and all
kills
I
did I
was
get?
Die.
Okay.
15. Fucking shit. I tried so hard to make that work, guys. Come on.
Yeah, we
I
did
couldn't even
nothing to
fucking
help
shoot a
you.
gun. Like nothing would work.
We did nothing for you. The
I couldn't
best
even
I could
pick a
do
gun
is
up.
die.
Oh man. Alright. See, it's
You
games
received a
like
trade
that.
offer.
It's like, you know, this game kind of fun a little bit. Then we get shit on the next game.
Yeah, now it won't be fun.
I
Yeah.
had no fucking clue what was happening. I could not get.
Hmm. 63 degrees tomorrow. Pog?
Hostile dropping into the area. Practice while you can. You'll be entering the field in a bit.
Alright, baby. You know, maybe if we would have dropped, like, the UAV little thing, it would have been very swag.
Yeah, that might have been helpful. Who knows? Maybe.
Or maybe if our teammate would have dropped with us, like knowing it's a real game.
I mean, yeah, that might have done
Jake.
some good, but we recovered though from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I never recovered. Don't know what you're talking about.
I will never emotionally recover from this.
You son of
I
a...
had 0 kills.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Bro, I put a claymore by, like, a, guy that was AFK, and someone started shooting him. I'm pissed.
Best I
guys-
can do is pre-game lobby kills.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Best I can do is get 0 kills with my snot gun.
Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
That was kind of expected though.
Or would it be a snick gun? Because, like, sniper and then...
We thought about this when you created it, and we decided on snot gun, so snot gun it is.
Alright. I should try the D-bag special one of these times.
Oh god.
Oh god, it is right.
Hey Jake,
Yeah.
did you watch the link?
No, I haven't watched the link. I'm sure that you sent it to me a long time ago. I'm sure I watched it before.
We have probably sent this link to each other at least 100 times.
Yeah, and it doesn't get better any.
Hey, we're in game, we're in game! Oh, there's people coming up here.
Jake, it's the real game. It's the
I know,
real
I know,
game,
I
Jake.
know.
The real game.
Well, you guys are all gonna die out there anyway, so.
Oh, there's a guy up here on me.
You're right. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't have a gun.
You have a pistol.
Ah! Have a kill.
See, Jake got a kill with his pistol.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
And I have a fucking bazooka.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's
Jake,
pretty
fucking
swag.
Let him have it.
It can only end one way.
Alright, what?
He blows himself up.
Guy on top of the
Water tower? You just
Yeah,
shot a
I'm-
rocket at the side of the water tower. You kind of
missed.
missed. I downed a guy, and he used his self-revive and came back with a shotgun. Can you explain this to me?
Nope. I can't explain any. I have no good gun, gamers.
guy downstairs, guy downstairs.
I don't care. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
you
not
went
down there.
downstairs. Imagine.
Marking location now.
What is my X thing that I have?
One more, there's one more, there's one more.
Well, I'm rezzing you. I can't stop now. Oh, he's killing
There's
me.
quite a few more.
It's a kill.
This is awkward. I'm out of ammo.
Killed one.
One more.
Watch the skies. Reinforcements
Kill my
are on the way.
One's cracked in there.
Enemy UAV active.
Some guy's landing us in a minute.
Downed one. Dude, there's so many. We just need to finish the end of the hall there.
Cracked one.
Decoys out.
One more bullet. Downed one.
There's one more.
It's a kill.
Don't see him. Don't see him.
Got him.
Oh my god. Hey, can somebody come tap?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Appreciate
We
you.
got him.
Good job, gamers.
Dropping into the area. Watch the
Watch
See,
above
look
us.
at the communication. Look at the communication that we had.
Yeah, are you guys upstairs?
I am on the top. I dropped the grenade boy
Oh
stopper.
shit!
Oh,
Hey boys.
What? What? Where?
There's a guy around the corner. Guy around the corner.
Downstairs?
yep.
Where?
End of the hall.
Coming.
Ow. Yeah, there is.
Like, why did I just knife the wall? What the fuck did that do?
There's another pair of guys coming up the stairs on the right hand side. I can hear him.
Hey, does anybody have some fucking
contract.
AR ammo I can use?
Maybe. 89 rounds.
Very sweet.
Taking shots.
Loadout drop headed your way.
I'm fucking off. I'm going to the end of the hall.
You got gas inbound.
Mm.
Safe zone relocated.
God, I wish I had fucking sniper. Hey, I'll trade you AR for sniper if you have it.
Juggernaut armor is
I think
inbound.
they moved.
Hurry and collect it.
I have no sniper.
Juggernaut?
Guys up top, guys up top.
Take my AR. Take the AR.
My
I
waypoint.
appreciate you.
Mhm.
Up top?
Well, he dropped.
Yeah.
Still remain in the AO.
That Juggernaut gonna drop on us?
Yeah, I might, actually.
Oh my
I think
god.
they're gonna catch it with that helicopter or try to.
Mitch, you need to get up here. You're the one that is deserving of this.
Two
No.
juggernauts.
Oh, there is two juggernauts.
Oh, one is going to land on us.
Yeah. One of them's gonna land on the edge. Hey, did somebody call a loadout up here? Or is that the marker for something else?
Oh, I think I have a.
Someone on their side. I can hear him.
Yeah, they called a loadout up here.
God damn it.
Holy
He's-
shit. We got slapped.
God damn it.
Mates are all KIA. Fighting until ready to deploy.
Gamers.
Fucking hate this game.
Oh, you got it too. Hell yeah, dude. You only get 200 rounds?
Yeah.
Gas is moving.
That's kind of fucking stupid.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Is there a time limit on it?
No, I think you just get it until you
You
run out of
just-
ammo.
Yeah.
Reinforcements are on the way.
I kind of want to land loadout.
There's team there.
Kind of just want to go with Mitch here.
I'm going to take the top of prison.
All right.
I will follow you there.
Scout a little bit. Guy there. More guys like mid.
I think they know.
You do show up.
Oh, I do?
Oh
Yes, very bigly.
Got contact.
They might not. Do I don't show up to... Oh, I do show up to enemies.
What did you die from? Person.
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team
Fuck
is tracking
me.
your location. Fire sale is
One drop down.
God damn it, dude.
Keep your senses sharp.
Unbelievable.
Enemy team is tracking your location.
They're right
Squad
around the
member is
corner.
redeploying.
Taking shots.
Are you up top, Mitch?
No, I went down.
Oh, I thought you were up top. That's why I was up here.
Squad mate avenged. Well done.
Oh, I'm reloading.
Watch your six. Resurgence will be gone soon. Enemy UAV active. Squad
God
member
damn it! Are you fucking serious?
fire sale is done. Prices
Fucking hate this game.
No.
hostile dropping into the area.
Where is Mitch?
I'm down at the bottom. I'm gonna come up on these guys.
Alright.
I have 100% remembered why I do not ever play this game.
Yep.
Squad member is redeploying.
Dude, I want loadouts so fucking bad. But I know that I'm gonna get slaughtered the minute I step out to go grab it.
Jake
Why'd
already
you go
died.
down?
You're a strong bastard, mate.
Oh sure, you guys res Jake, but let me die.
Oh, fuck off. It's not like he's right in front of us here.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh, I'm dead here, guys.
I think that's a team wipe.
Off.
Resurgence is no longer available. Make your actions count. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in. You outmaneuvered the enemy trackers. Clever sneaks.
There's people up on the roof of that building. I'm gonna go take it.
Yeah, I killed him.
What the fuck am I watching, Jake? I got Mitch wrecking kids, and I chose to watch Jake. No offense, Jake.
I
Yo,
don't know.
can you-
It's pretty exhilarating.
Watch your
Team wiped.
I would expect nothing less.
Whoa!
on your tail.
And I don't suppose you can, like, parachute or anything, can you?
Nope. I just cracked that man. Down one.
Dude, what is this?
This the other juggernaut is gonna be a pain. Because guys, I need the assistance.
Dude, these guys are pissed.
10 remaining. Keep fighting.
I killed 2 of them.
Dude, Mitch about to have back-to-back freaking 15 kill games.
Bounty target identified. Have a little fun, yeah?
That other juggernaut's really scary. I hate it. Anybody got rockets or anything?
Remain. Stay sharp.
No.
Gas is closing.
There he is.
I tried to stick him. It did not work. Jake, come res
Oh
me.
no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh no.
You got me.
This is fucking terrifying.
Please disregard.
He's in the gas though. Gas might hurt him. Oh, I actually stuck him.
Let's go. Mitch is the Juggernaut champion. Let's
I am
go.
the juggernaut of the Rebirth Island.
You are the king of the jugs.
God, I fucking hate this game.
Yeah, me too, dude.
I would not be able to go up that with that little rappel device.
It would break.
The helicopter would crash down onto us. Fucking-
Wait, are you talking in real life?
just in like the physics wouldn't work. Hey, good job, fellas. Hey, hold
When
up.
Mitch, you carried the entirety of that game.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard. I want to see it.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. Really.
No, I
think we
want
can
to. Come on.
I think
no.
we can gloss right over that and just throw us into the next.
No, I just
game
want to
here.
see me.
No, it's fine.
I don't
just
care
throw
about
us
you
in the next
guys.
game here.
Hell yeah! Look at that.
Get a 16.
Hell yeah, homies.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I had.
I'm kind of sad that Jamal died like a second before the rebirth timer stopped.
Yeah, I died to gas.
I died to the Juggernaut trying to stick him with the thermite.
Hey,
I successfully stuck him. Though.
you guys helped. All right, the first and only dub of the night, I bet. Hydrate. This is an empty water bottle.
Yeah, that sounds right. Honestly, though.
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon.
I'm not even playing. I hope you feel really good about yourself.
I should turn on the fucking like death comms, but I know they're not going to be very swag.
They are
Nah.
hilarious.
Some of them. Some of them.
I like for that last game, it would have been very cool to hear everyone. Oh, it's a juggernaut.
Yeah.
Preparations
Fucking
done.
juggernaut.
Time to deploy to the war
Why'd they add this dumb shit to this game? And then like it cuts off, you know. Someone like eating their microphone.
Yeah, who's knocking at the door?
It's like that link that just sends you to a page that has, it's like, you know, a knock at the door.
No,
Like you-
never got that.
No, I only got horrible links.
Okay, well there's a link that's just like sends you to like a blank web page, and it's like just a knocking sound. It's like you think someone's at your like gamer door. That's what I call my emotions, my gamer door.
Your gamer door. Yes, sir. Alright, I have a gun finally.
I fucking don't.
On
I
drop.
hit the
I actually
Rambo.
got a gun.
You're being tracked by an enemy team.
Whoa! Whoa! Okay, oh my god. Oh, come. Why'd you waste a rocket on him?
Alex, that was awesome. Oh, guy over here.
And by awesome, you mean toxic.
Are on the way.
And now he doesn't have a rocket for when he needs it. Yoink! Yoink!
Alright, yeah, that's fine.
You want the well gun?
No, I wanted the ammo that he had.
Oh, what? For what? What?
SMG.
I can
Who
give
died?
you. Oh, me! I got sniped by Warder Tower.
Don't worry, you'll survive.
All right, I'm gonna get back up and snipe his ass.
Yes, sir.
Where'd he go?
Feeling fit already.
Man. Ooh, what'd I get spotted by?
Squad member is redeployed.
You got spotted?
Yeah.
I didn't. That's kind of weird, champ.
Who died?
Alright.
Got a submachine gun here.
How? Like,
Did he
what
like,
even happened?
That guy is not good. Holy fuck.
Did he, like, get disconnected or some shit?
I disconnected him from reality.
I mean, Jake.
Oh.
Help.
Ooh.
Ah.
Why'd you run out towards it?
Contract time expired. Target's been
And,
Oh. Hello? Oh, that's cool. Oh, my internet's dying. Why?
what?
Hello?
Why is he alive?
My
It
internet
took 2
died.
rockets to down that guy?
You're back in the action.
Ah, no.
I'm sorry, guys. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Active.
Yeah.
Oh, he came from the tower. Because he had a gun, and I did not.
Move to the target area.
I'm gonna go down to that.
Soldier nearby. Squad member.
Oh, there's fucking 2 of them over here. That ain't swaggy. Oh my goodness.
My
thought-
parachute didn't go off. Gamers.
Okay, you didn't get shot though.
No. Can I make it to the buy station? Will it count? With me dead. Yay! I think you made it there, but
Yeah, I think I got that. Yeah. It's fine though. Give me the free self res.
yeah, I'll take the self
Squad
res.
member is redeploying.
Yeah, type 100.
Your way.
The hell's going on back there?
UAV active.
Oh my god, it's gonna drop me in the water.
Don't you control where you go in the air?
I really didn't get
Gas is
the
closing
good
in.
stuff.
Relocating the safe
The
zone.
good stuff.
The good
Give
stuff.
me the good. Give me the good stuff.
Hey, you get away from that. This is my stuff.
Fuck off. I got
I am
the money.
faster.
Get fucked.
I don't have a gun.
Whoa, there's people over there. Ooh. Alright, go towards loadout.
Imagine.
Enemy
The
UAV
fuck's loadout? Why is it always on that shitty fucking building?
Because the game hates
All
us.
right, I'm going up. Oh, fucking
On a Tuesday?
shit ass.
If
I have
there's
to try.
AR ammo in here, can I have some?
I have 30 rounds.
Uh,
Would you like it?
Guy on top of loadout building.
If it's extra, I'll take it.
I have only 30 rounds, but I will give it to you.
You're quite the gamer, thank you. Where is it? I appreciate you.
We're playing trios.
Where is Jake?
No clue.
Frag out.
I figured he might have like disconnected from the game or something. But I mean, obviously he's still here.
Is he? My internet like cut out for like a second when I brought my combat bow out. So we should have won that fight on prison.
Yeah, well.
They're fucking lag switching me because they know I'm too good. No, I don't know.
Squad member is redeploying.
Hostile in the open.
I need guns. I have a fucking pistol.
Are the people still up there?
I have no idea. Jake just landed there. He could
There's our
tell us.
So if he
I'm just
dies,
gonna go up. I don't care. I'm going up.
There is a team behind us yet.
Honestly, I don't see anybody up here.
Got contact.
oh, okay.
This car 98 is trash.
Oh, is there people still up there?
Our team's in the safe
Is that
zone.
what that is? Oh, I see a guy.
I don't know where we're getting shot at from. There might be a guy up here with me.
Yeah, there's someone
there
up there
is.
with you.
I think another one just came.
On me, on me.
Right.
Daddy.
What'd you just call me?
I don't know if like is Jake still fucking here? Like, yeah, okay, he's playing. He's just like muted or
Have
something.
a little fun, yeah?
He's eating.
Enemy UAV active.
Probably.
Enemy UAV active. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Good kill. Whoa.
No shot.
Fire sale is active.
Are you?
Whoa.
Where'd you guys get killed
What?
from?
Enemy UAV
This guy right here.
Dude, that guy missed all of his throwing knives, bro.
If you go down now, the operation is over.
Fucking hate my
What
life.
what did I just watch? That guy missed all of his throwing knives. You should probably stop using them now.
Confirmed.
Oh my god.
Enemy cluster strikes. Watch your heads.
I think oh, they know I'm here. They know I'm at the boat.
You need to stay alive for 5 seconds.
Watch your six. Resurgence.
Good job.
One member is
Thanks.
fire sales done. Prices are back to normal.
He keeps going for the loadout. And he keeps dying at the loadout.
Yeah.
See, if that's not what a true gamer does,
Gas is
I don't know.
It's
I
not.
don't know what a true gamer does.
UAV active.
I see one.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Mitch.
They're
Or-
in the building there.
Cancel that.
Target confirmed.
Why did that sound so close? Oh, because it was.
Member is redeploying.
Just got triple gangbang.
Yeah, we saw.
Time's up. Objective failed.
Somebody's
On me?
landing?
To the area. Watch the skies.
I got fucking. This PPSH sucks.
Squad member is redeploying.
Yes.
Did you get him?
I don't know where the fuck he is.
He's doing dumb shit.
Get to the
Fucking-
new safe zone. Gas is closing in.
What the fuck do you got? Okay, you got him.
Yeah, I got him now.
Are you fucking serious?
Do we want to like start shooting these folks?
I've been shooting him the entire fucking time.
Now I can't come back because the guy spawned in the same time I did and landed behind
Cracked
me.
one.
Yeah, that PPSH is not very good.
Oh my god, there's so many. That level, Mitch.
We gotta move.
Yeah, we do. Good news is we don't have to move far though,
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
and
the skies.
we can kind of go away from them.
Safe zone's a long way off. Let's keep moving.
Oh, up there.
Safe zone.
Crack two.
Nice, I'm moving.
Oh my god, that was almost water. Hey, Jake's. like-
Wait,
what
I
is he
want
doing?
I
Is he,
want this
like-
well gun.
Yeah,
Mine.
you got it. Fuck's sake. Jake, like,
10 remaining. Keep fighting.
Oh, I heard that door.
Pretty sure that was Jake.
Gas is
Oh,
inbound.
fucking
Marking the new
shit
safe
Trophy
ass.
systems live.
zone. Losing ground. Five remaining.
Damn it. I'm not in a good spot. You can fuck him up enough. Oh,
No,
damn it.
can't do shit.
The win is
That guy thinks he's good.
They aside that time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Oh
play
yeah.
one more game in hopes that it's not as toxic as that one was.
toxic. What do you mean?
Every time I spawned, I died again.
I think that's just this game.
Texted Jake and said, "Where's your mic?"
He ate it.
That was him you heard.
Use this time to train a bit. We'll be deploying soon.
I mean,
Enemy dropping into the AO.
I still think I did pretty good.
I still think I did pretty good. Yeah, 9 fucking kills. Carried the team.
Yeah, I think I did pretty good. Hey.
That's not gun is should go in a fucking museum.
Especially with the gold that it's got on it.
It should go in a museum of. Should go in the Hall of Shame.
Oh, I gotta take out my
That's-
leech gun now.
That's
My
where it
leech
belongs.
boys.
Is that the?
The AUG.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
How is it? I haven't used it. How is it?
Very good. Ooh, a double kill with the
I'd
slugs.
have to bring it out. Cause I have
Watch that kill cam,
the
please,
HCR
dude.
on that class. Brandon, what did you send?
Enemy dropping into the
Yeah,
A
what
link.
did you... Oh my god, really?
Again?
Dude, it's a good link. Chill out.
My game's freezing?
My game
Oh.
froze. Yep, my game
Oh,
froze.
okay, we're back.
I died, and now I spawn again. Awesome.
Please click the link, Mitch. Worth your time.
It doesn't show up as a link.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, I have that turned off so people don't post links to certain sites that probably shouldn't be linked to.
Like much like the one you tried to send, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, it is not inappropriate at all. I swear to you.
Alright, send it to me, I'll vet it.
I just sent it to you. Snapchat.
Watch it be the link.
It's
It's not
still
that
the
bad.
link. Look, it could have been a whole lot worse than that one. To be honest. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not bad.
Slippers for... Oh,
That's not
slippers.
bad.
Hell yeah.
That's
Oh
not
my
bad.
god, those are cool. I got some Bob Ross ones.
And you guys are being D-bags, not letting me share my shark slippers with the world.
yeah, I'm not.
Look, when it comes to you and links, we can never be too careful.
Yeah, we're scared from. So did
Traumatized.
Jake just fucking like fall off the face of the earth? Did
texted him.
Jake opened the link and died.
Did he put someone who's better at the game on?
No, you saw many times he was dying.
Execute all targets in the AO.
Execute Order 66. You notice when you bring out this shotgun that like your guy molests it a little bit at the front?
No,
No?
Alright, mid.
Can't say I paid any attention to that.
Alright, I'm
Anyway.
calling Jake.
Where are you right now?
Put him on speaker. Put him on speaker. Mitch, there's a guy down there.
Yeah, I know.
Target confirmed.
One of your
I got a hit marker with my decoy grenade. I got another hit marker with my decoy grenade.
I downed him. I'm getting shot at now. But I don't know from where. Oh, across. Across.
bounty target is down.
Oh, I got sniped from left.
Bounty target
Oh, I see him.
identified. Have a little fun, yeah? Enemy UAV active.
Hey, boys.
What
There's
the
people
hell took you
behind,
so
right
long?
here.
He dropped off.
I was having some crazy mic issues.
Crazy mic
Okay.
issues, my ass.
Who's Mike?
AKA, he was probably fucking eating.
Dropping into the AO.
It was pizza roll time. Come on.
I tried to land up here,
Okay,
missed.
understandable, but also...
Redeploying.
You could have let us know. Instead, we're making
Yeah.
fun of you the entire time.
Bounty target is down.
Oh my god. Look at underneath over here, dude.
Yeah, I know, I
Oh, guys,
my
whole
God,
team,
that's
whole
a
team, whole
fucking
team, whole team.
That's a whole fucking team.
Damn.
You've got gas moving in.
I downed
Yeah,
one, but I
so-
got downed.
Where'd you find that?
Gonna come to finish.
Wow, he's kinda good at the game. I won't lie.
He got rezzed.
Drop them.
Okay, that's not quite a team wipe yet.
No, it's not.
Somebody's
Oh,
dropping
he's
in.
left side, left side.
They're not in here. Where? I didn't see him on the map either.
Okay, drop that ammo crate. I need it. I have no ammo.
Actually, I like this. Oh, far side.
Eyes on shooter.
He jumped off.
Guy coming up, guy coming up, guy coming up.
Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, he was on the ladder. Where are you guys? You're all huddled in a room doing nothing. You just looked at him.
God damn it.
Fuck.
Jamal said a guy coming up, so I thought there was a guy coming up the stairs.
Yeah, there is.
And then
There's
Mitch
a
died, so I
crackhead
went over
in
to
that
help
room.
Mitch.
Get to the new safe zone. Gas is closing
And then I died. I had $10,000. Now I'm
Eyes on
sad.
shooter.
Go get them. Armored truck delivery. You're the last one.
We should not go back to that corner.
He better have had a heartbeat sensor.
Squad member is
Well,
How
if
the
he
fuck
came
do
in,
you know I was there?
if he came in the room, looked everywhere else, and you weren't there, you know. No, when you kill someone, you get the ping on the map.
Oh, I forget about that. That's right.
tracking your location.
That is
Hostile dropping
right.
into the area. Armored trucks arriving in the war zone. Keep an eye on the sky. Enemy UAV active. Squad member is redeployed.
Son of a.
I'm your pilot.
Guy low.
Heading this way.
Are you guys on prison or no?
Yeah, I'm on.
I
prison.
am. Where'd you die from, Jake?
Down below on the bottom level.
Oh, okay. I got a munitions box.
I need it. Yeah, I needed it before I died.
Player in rooftops because nobody wants to mess
Coming
with
up,
me.
coming up, coming up. He went back down, I think.
Somebody shot a Panzerfaust at me.
No, that was me shooting at the fucking.
Oh.
2 of them. Fuck's sake, 3 of them. They were just 2 of them were mounted on the
Oh
door.
my
They were
God.
waiting for me.
Can I have pizza?
He's in here. Jake, I see you're not landing by us, and it's not helping you at all.
Dude, I want to go for... they're getting loadout up top now. I want to land on ours. That's literally the shittiest spot ever.
Jake, what the heck are you doing?
God damn it.
He's going upstairs. Cracking a bang. He needs it. I need it.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone highlighted.
I got my fucking drop
Squad member is
loadout.
Damn, I
Why
should've
were you
gone for it.
there?
Fuck!
enemy UAV active.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone for it.
Why? There's a single guy just running around the fucking map. I just watched you look at a guy, then turn away from him.
Yeah, I saw that too, but I wasn't gonna say it.
Top 25. Nearly there.
This is heartbreak.
Damn, Jake, you died at a perfect time.
Eyes on shooter.
There's a fucking party up here. Oh, Jamal,
Yeah,
right
that's-
on you.
On shooter.
What do you mean?
Oh, you're
I'm
below.
underneath.
I thought you were up top.
Get me fucking scared.
On you, on you.
Gas is moving.
I need another gun.
I need a fucking tailor.
Squad member is redeploying.
Whoa, why?
In their sight.
Son of a bitch.
Where are you?
Down here on the main level.
Okay, and where was he shooting at you from?
Failed. Stand down.
This dead guy shot at me.
Go get that armor.
Do I hear like the Skyrim music? Is that what I'm hearing?
This is the end game.
Yeah,
Has been turned off.
you might have.
Gas is
I traded my gun.
locating
How did I
I
get
got spotted.
Yeah, me
We
too.
don't know. Oh, I cracked
Oh,
him.
whole team, whole team.
Oh, they threw a spotting grenade. Did they like?
And they're in here with a...
No, he was
They
cracked.
buff the
I
fucking
needed
spotting
2 more
grenade?
bullets.
that time, but
Yeah, and then on top of that, they came in with a riot shield guy.
Damn, we tried, folks.
Fucking hate this game. I don't know why you talked me into spending a whole day downloading it.
Fucking
like
Jake.
40 minutes. I'm not having the worst of times, but I'm not having the best of times.
Yeah, yeah.
I just got killed by a riot shield.
Okay, and
Sounds like a you problem.
think we're done.
Oh, I think
I am.
think
You guys
we
can
are.
do whatever you want.
If
Absolutely not.
Mitchie hard carried.
Yep. He normally does.
Wait, what? Y'all said my name and then I was not listening.
You said you normally hard carry.
Does your back hurt?
Oh, all the time, yeah.
As it should.
Yeah, I never saw you hydrate.
Well, I did. So, what didn't. It was when I said, "Oh, that's an empty water bottle." I got a new one and drank.
I don't remember you saying that.
Yeah. Octopus.
Here, just for good measure.
Word. Oh. Well, you know, the first couple games kind of sucked, and then I got Juggernaut, and then everything was okay.
And then you got 15 plus 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
And then the game was fun again.
Yeah.
Jake, how many times have you won a game because you have played with Mitch?
All of them.
Every
of
win.
them.
How many times have I won because I played with Jake, though, is the thing.
I'd say probably 40%.
I'd say at least a good portion of them.
Well, yeah, because we get the lower MMR and we are golden.
I feel like as long as I get 2 kills in a game, we usually do well.
I do better playing with people that are smart than I do against people that are dumb.
The people that are dumb will push you, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, with that thought, I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Good night.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
Wow, that was fucking rude.
Did did
He
Jake
didn't
just
say shit,
leave?
He just left.
Alright, love you, bye.
Love you. Bye.
Well, is there any cool things to talk about?
I don't think so.
What did you just say to me?
I'm waiting. Love you.
What?
What?
Your mic's not picking up anything because you're whispering.
I said I'm waiting for you to say, love you, bye.
I
We
did.
did.
Yep, but then I said it again.
Oh, I didn't
And
hear
we
that
said
part.
it again.
No, only
I
you
did
did.
not. I did not. I didn't hear the say. All
Whack,
right, love you,
Mitch,
bye.
Fake friend. Fake friend.
Fake friend. All right.
And now that guy's gone.
Yeah, now that guy's fucking gone.
All right, what's trending on Twitter today?
Terrible.
The Raptors, AJ Brown.
Maybe I should just tweet terrible and have people look at that on the trending, and they'll see my name.
Yeah, there's just a lot of draft stuff. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I really don't care either.
Here we go. FDA proposes ban on menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. Cool.
Oh, did that actually happen? I thought that was a meme.
No. The FDA on Thursday proposed banning the sale of menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars, citing the quote potential to significantly reduce disease and death from combusted tobacco use. Okay. Cool.
I don't smoke, so.
Good for them.
Yeah, I don't.
Trending in technology. Elon's
baby.
first day at Twitter.
Oh.
Oh,
That's not technology. A lot of just sports stuff. He's trending right now because, you know, the draft and everything. Yeah, this fucking is dumb. How about entertainment trending? Oh, did you see that James Gunn replied to someone like thinking they should like get rid of Chris Pratt as Star-Lord?
I did not see that.
And then James Gunn was like, "Hey, you're fucking dumb at no." Okay, what was the tweet specifically? I saw it like in person. It says, "For what? Because you're made up utterly false beliefs about him, for something that someone else told you about him that's not true. And Chris Pratt would never be replaced as Star-Lord, but if he ever was, we would all be going with him." Honestly, I don't think I could see another actor to play Star-Lord after seeing Chris Pratt as Star-Lord.
No, probably not. I mean, I feel like it's like the way the actor plays the character, like Johnny Depp in
Pirates of the
Pirates of the
Caribbean. Yes,
Caribbean.
sir.
Nobody else could have done
Or
that performance the way he did it.
Another very good performance. I forget his name. No, never mind. I don't forget his name. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Right.
I don't think anybody else could pull that off. I was gonna say, how can I forget his name? I have a crush on him. My celebrity crush. Or like, is it Chris Evans that plays Thor? Or is it Hemsworth? I don't know.
I think it's Hemsworth.
Okay, yeah, that guy. I don't know who could play Thor.
Surely.
I don't fucking know. I just work here. Yo,
Yeah,
what up,
he's
Tommy?
Thor. He's
yeah,
Thor.
Hemsworth is Thor.
Yeah, Chris Hemsworth.
I got the depressed Thor bod going on. Yeah, I got a body like a god. And let me tell you, I'm pretty sure it's Dionysus. Yeah, he seemed pretty thick.
You do be thick.
The Greek god of fertility and wine.
Is that what you are now?
I was a liquor store manager.
Hey, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
So maybe you're onto something here. How many kids do you have?
How am I doing? Depends on
You
when I
got
go.
like how many kills did you get in Call of Duty?
A lot.
Yeah, so you have a lot of kids.
I'm doing well, Tommy. Jamal, how you doing after playing COD? What do you?
After playing COD, I mean, yeah, look, it is what it is. You shouldn't
here.
dwell too hard on playing Call of Duty.
You shouldn't dwell too hard on the past there, Mitch. I no, I mean I had like pretty good games.
You did very good. I didn't. But
How
you
many-
know what? That's okay.
How many kids as moms have you fucked in COD? Not that many. I don't say stuff like that.
Somebody put me on a registry because I'm fucking these kids.
Oh my god.
Have you seen that video?
I don't
bro?
think I have. Holy
Oh.
fuck.
God, let me find it. Oh my goodness.
Oh god, I don't.
Put me on the registry. That's
Is it like the I more of the like
oh, okay. So they asked, what is a saying you say while you're gaming but you can't say in public? And that was the reply.
Oh my god. Is that like a Reddit thread?
I don't know if it was, but they made it into a TikTok sound.
Oh my god. Everything's a fucking TikTok sound nowadays.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Oh god, here I'm sending it to you, Mitch.
Oh god. Okay.
There you go.
Pour some sugar on me.
I heard it.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Quality content. But the
Man.
Tommy, we're just winding down after a bad session of Call of Duty. And
It
then
wasn't that bad.
I'm probably
Like,
gonna end my stream here pretty soon.
there's been some games where it's just like I never want to touch this game ever. Like if it was on fire, I wouldn't piss on it. But tonight wasn't that kind of a
Who
game.
is this? Who are you? Need to head to bed. Just gonna lurk.
too.
Word. I appreciate the lurk, Tommy. Yeah, you say you're gonna go to bed, but you're gonna sit on TikTok for fucking 2 hours.
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, it'll probably be Twitter.
Nah, Mitch, not TikTok. We do Facebook Reels around here.
That's all I get sent to me. Fuck's sake.
Sorry. Hey, how about two truths
It's
and a
not
lie?
just you.
I fucking love those two truths and a lie fucking things that dude makes. I killed 3 people. That's gotta be a lie. I had a sensual lover's affair with dude named Francois, and I'm a Sagittarius. Aren't you an Aquarius? You got me. All right. Well, I better let you go. Let you get to bed.
Yeah, in the next 3 hours or so here.
Yeah. Usually, if I sit in my bed and look at videos until
Yeah,
the wee hours of the morning.
I won't do it until the wee hours, but it'll be
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't say the wee
fair bit of
hours of the
time.
morning. I should say when normal people are going to work, like 8 a.m. ish.
And you're still awake at that time?
Yeah. Andrew Garfield is taking a break from acting.
Who is that?
Spider-Man. One of the Spider-Mans.
Oh.
That tells you how much nobody knew about his fucking movies. I knew he was a Spider-Man, but I didn't know when they came out.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like the new ones?
No, that's Tom Holland. So Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man apparently happened in like
is he
2012.
like after Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, after Toby, but
and
before Tom.
before...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, I
like,
didn't really care about those movies. I kind of stopped watching Spider-Man after
yeah,
Tobey Maguire.
like after they stopped. What was it? Like Spider-Man 3. Is that what it was? Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3.
Might have been.
And then they didn't do anything for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
And then I was in high school, and then it was like fucking Spider-Man. I actually didn't even know they were in theaters. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if that's a bad thing to say, but I did not really know that when they came out.
Oh, yeah. No, I have no idea. No idea. But, that's all right.
Right, right. I'm not gonna do anything with that yawn. It's just, hey, maybe you should go to bed. No, I don't think I will.
Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe you should.
Fuck off.
I'm just trying to look out for your overall well-being.
I'm glad one of us is trying to do that. Alright. Well, love you, bye.
All right, love you, bye.
I don't think we have anything else to talk about, so.
I don't think we do either.
Alright.
Nothing that can't wait until tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Alright, hey, I'm gonna go raid my buddy. He's playing Elden Ring. He's very, very cool, dude. You should go say hi. And he doesn't look like he's very far into the game, but I don't know. I played the game for approximately like 2 hours. So, yeah. I appreciate all who came out. And I will be back. I might be back later tonight, actually. Playing Hearts of Iron, but if I'm not, I apologize. I'll be on tomorrow. So I've been I have a break between school, so that's how I'm here every day. So Y'all have a good night.
What they like to do